What up, everybody? So, helicopter and a box and my waving hands. All right, so this must be my review of the Durant X-Copter by GPToys. So I'll do this a little different because this is an infrared heli. I think most of us have one of these or had one of these, maybe even started this hobby with one of these and then ended up moving to multi-rotors and then into more and more added to your fleet, and then all of a sudden you're at a park flying FPV and your family can't find you because you've been gone for. Okay, kind of getting off track here. So, anyways, so this is an infrared heli. This is so infrared means in direct sunlight you're not going to really be able to fly this. Best suited for indoors, maybe some cloudy days, maybe indoors most definitely the best. This is a little bit bigger than some of the other ones in this class and this price range because this is fairly inexpensive. I can't remember exactly the price, maybe 20 bucks or so. And then a lot of these infrared helis, I've had a few. A lot of these are very slow. They're meant just kind of like to hover around and you can do little tiny circuits and go back and forth in your living room or at the office or whatever. And this one here is not fast, but it's not exactly slow. In high, it has two speed rates, and in high, this thing gets moving pretty good, I gotta say. It gets moving so good, in fact, that the rudder is a little slow. So trying to turn it, it's gonna hit walls and ceilings and various other things because you want to try to get speed runs out. At least I do. So it does crash. So it has two speed rates, and you can tell the speeds. Let's look at the transmitter real quick. There's a LED down here, and when you switch rates, it'll turn red, so you'll know you're in the high rate. So the speed keys right here. These are just frequency channels. So if it's not connecting, you can try it again on a different channel. They don't change flight characteristics or anything. And that's your light button to do light stuff. So this is a heli, not a quad. So you have your throttle here, nothing else. You can't move the stick anywhere else. There's no yaw. The rudder is on this side, which is the yaw on a quad or a multi-rotor. So the rudder is over here, and then you have pitch forward and back, and that's all you get. You don't get that other the aileron. It's a little bit different if you haven't ever flown a heli, but very easy, very easy to fly. It does have trim up here in case it's going back and forth. Rudder, I believe that's just rudder trim. And then it does take 6 AA batteries, which seems excessive, but it does have a USB charging port built into it. So most of the time I find when there's 6 AA batteries like that, there's usually a charging port somewhere. So this one has it, so you can charge it on the go, which is pretty good. Here is the manual while I have it. Oh, it's not covered up. And it's fairly small, but there's not much to it. It's, an infrared heli. But it does tell you everything you need to know. There's no lost in translation. It's a good manual. GPToys is pretty good with their manuals. Honestly, I've never had a problem with any of their stuff. You do get a USB charging cable, and it just plugs into a little charging port right there on the side there. And then it has an on-off switch on this side. And it, like I said, it does have LEDs front and tail. Like I said, this will change colors when you're in a different gear, but they do help, and they're really bright, actually. You can fly this at night, totally. You do get a full set of props, both top and bottom. You get a full set of all of these, and then you get 2 extra tail props. But you get, you get them, you get everything in there. So they did that. That's great. I think one of the reasons they did that, if you can see this motto they have right here, it says, "Bend it, drop it, throw it, crash it." Now, I've never really seen advertising slogan logo quite like that on a toy. I mean, to me, this is literally inviting you to bend it and drop it and throw it and crash it. So, and then also the advertisement for this on Amazon, it had it underneath a car tire, like it was running it over. So, kind of odd, but the main bar here is all metal. This thing has lived up to that beyond expectations, guys. I got to tell you, this is the most durable flying thing that I've ever had. And you know how I test durability with these? A 90-pound Pitbull. He goes nuts over anything that flies. And this one, for some reason, helicopters drive him bonkers. Like, he just goes insane. And he has got this thing out of the air like a shark and thrown it, and literally, I haven't opened this. This is all brand new props and stuff in here. You can see. I mean, look, there's teeth mark. That's awesome. Come on, you gotta focus, camera. Get that. Come on. Where are you? You always hate me. Always hate me, focus. Stupid camera. Okay, anyway. Those are all bite marks. So this thing still flies awesome. Finally, yes. So, yeah. You see that? So, this thing absolutely lives up to its advertising. Absolutely. I mean, as a matter of fact, for the flight demo, I'm going to do a little bit of flying, and then I'm going to show you what a 90-pound Pitbull cannot do, which is break this thing. So let's check out the flight and the durability, and we'll call this a review. Alright guys, so this is going to be the part of the flight demo of the Durant X-Copter. I'm just going to do a little bit of flying here in the living room, and then I'm going to show you some durability tests with the dog. So this is in the high rate, and I'm just going to fly it here on high. There's the dog right there. You gonna get it, bully? Gonna get the helicopter? Getting out of trouble with some throttle. Tell you, that's my secret. When I'm in trouble, I just give it throttle. With anything. Alright, I think that's good enough. Not a lot of stuff you can show with one of the whoa. Just in a little low there. Alright. So, Durant X-Copter, and now let's check out some durability footage. Alright, thanks guys. Good boy. Ready? You gonna get it, Bulldog? Good. Get it, Bulldog. Get it, Bulldog. Good boy. Are you getting it? That's a good boy. Bulldog.